Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for Toronto, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry and Powell, the guard. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Looking at teams with new coaches, Chris, how long do you think it usually takes a new system to get the kinks out and work properly?
Yeah, hopefully you have veteran players because they can adapt the system a little bit quicker. Younger players, they might not, know the lingo. They might not know necessarily where to be. So you have to practice. And with practice time not being as a premium like it used to be, it's a little tougher. So it takes a while. You want to make sure you kind of look at the season, 82 games, you look at it in 4 20-game stretches, and you hope by that second 20-game stretch you get into finding your rhythm as a team, and the team starting to hone in on those little details.
Good perspective. Carter outside. Outside, Levine. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Outside, White for 3. They get it again. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
I love the effort there. It's huge whenever Markkanen uses his body and height to grab offensive boards.
Powell for 3. Porter pulls it in. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dean passes to White. Carter finds White. Good work defensively by Lowry. Johnson outside. Floats one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And Johnson is just so long. He gets to the hoop in no time when he's driving inside.
Outside, Levine. Carter looking around. On the wing, Porter. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
When Porter first came into the league, he didn't have this shot. Now he's a knockdown perimeter shooter.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. There are few players more gifted athletically than Zach LaVine. Coach made it clear their focus is trying to contain him offensively. Good luck with trying to keep him between the ball and the basket.
Thank you, David. Bucket is good.
And the wily strength of LaVine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Lowry passes to Powell. Back to Lowry. No one near him. And the jumper is good.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Dishes it to Porter. Inside. Here's Carter. He's off on that one.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammates.
Here's Levine. That one misses. And Toronto will come the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Now White, after the missed three from Marc Gasol. White the pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Carter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
All right. He simply overpowers defenders when met with contact. I mean, Carter Jr.'s tough as nails.
Well, it didn't take long, Chris, before the Bulls started viewing Wendell Carter as their center for the future.
Yeah, about halfway through the season, he was on a short list of won't-be-traded players for the Bulls. It's not easy to find a big man that fits into the team as well as Carter does with the Bulls.
On the free throw, no good. And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around. Even after his decision to return to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out.
Bulls have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Kyle Lowry. And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now here's Johnson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Porter kicks to White. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
VanVleet passes to Powell. That's tipped. Stolen by Markkanen. White inside. Covered by VanVleet. And it's White missing. Raptors trail by 4. VanVleet passes to Gasol. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Soft touch of Gasol. I mean, outstanding in close. He lets the ball glide off his fingertips.
Tipped away. Fast Fast break Toronto. Siakam's running. And Siakam throws it down.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And White kicks to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And this gets the team fired up. Levine is an energizer who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
Now here's Van Vliet. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Johnson against Porter. And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr., 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Lets a floater go. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 4. And here's White. And Gasol sends it back.
Wow. Trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Van Vliet with the bounce pass to the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, White. Porter passes to Carter. Good work defensively by Gasol.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now, here's Gasol. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. That one good for 2. And now, just a 2-point Bulls lead. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Stanley Johnson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dunn in for White. Now, here's Dunn. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Satoransky. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Inside, and Young slams it home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Dunn attacking. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
The shot by Powell, no good. Now Valentine, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's good.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. It's Powell on the wing. There's Hollis Jefferson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, Kevin, in last season, the Bulls making a deadline deal for Otto Porter. I mean, they were doing what they could to add to their youth core. They have quite a number of very young contributors.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. NC Webb guys like Levine and Carter, Markkanen, and Porter make up the core of this Bulls team.
Yeah, Kevin, and the Bulls were the second youngest team in the league last year. I mean, I know they're rebuilding and looking to the future. I mean, they have talent. It's just a matter of growing the right way.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Dunn. To the paint, cuts off the pass, knocks it loose. Van Vliet with it. He feeds it to Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Now here's Valentine. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Dunn, covered by VanVleet. And the pass to Valentine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3, and the Bulls another 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They were flat out sniping from deep. They look very comfortable pulling the trigger on the road.
And stolen by Dunn. Pass to Satoransky. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. .153 left in the first. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's guarded by Markkanen.
The coaching staff loves this. They know Markkanen has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away.
A shot by Valentine, no good. Raptors trail by 6. Here's VanVleet, and it's blocked. And here is Valentine. 5 points in the game. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Powell. Misses off the right iron. Toronto's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's VanVleet. D right on him. Good.
Just not enough space for him to get to the rim. I mean, and the finish is flawless.
Chicago leading by 4. Dunn dishes to Markkanen. Shoots over VanVleet. Markkanen can't get it to go. Toronto shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. There's Hollis Jefferson. Markkanen pulls it in. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Pistons. Dunn outside. Young outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The 3 from Valentine. The shot that time not on target. Now Powell. There's Hollis Jefferson. And it's off from three-point range. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And Serge Ibaka talked about his skill set and how it complements Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam and what he brings to the team.
Bringing my defense toughness, my experience playing with those two guys, one of the best in the game right now, and then helping those two here, and with my experience, what I learned, I think I can help the team a lot. Energy and both hands on the floor.
And really, Ibaka is a seasoned veteran now, a terrific role player known for his defense.
And Ibaka knows his role and plays it well.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. Satoransky there with Chris Dunn. And it's Valentine in at the small forward position.
He's his own worst enemy right there. He has time, he has room, and for some reason, he shoots a leaner.
Lowry drives in. It's good. This game is all even. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Satoransky the pass to Markkanen. Can't hit from in close. The Raptors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Lowry against Young. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Out left to the wing. Here's Ibaka. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Done outside. Down low. Here's Satoransky. It's blocked. Now the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Lowry. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Lowry's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Well, so many people were worried about Chris Dunn's offense after his rookie year, but you know what, Greg? He's turned it around.
And gone from struggling to hit 40% of his shots to shooting better from the floor. Still a strong defender, and he's making people forget that his offense was ever a question mark.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. Chris, you know a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say, 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be who's the best at that position now will continue to be, and that's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school, and what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and a mentality of a small guy. And we all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you can do it on all ends of the floor, and he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He can be your trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think AD could do it all.
Good explanation. Now here is Lowry, following the miss by Chris Dunn. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
And that one misses. And Coach Jim Boylen agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylen, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And the first one drops.
Well, yeah, Kevin, last season was not a successful one for the Bulls. I mean, they had the 5th worst record in the NBA, although it got them a nice draft pick, but it was another step in a long rebuilding process.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. For the Bulls, Chris, they had a young team and they knew it wasn't their time.
Yeah, the team decided to move on from the Hoiberg era as well, Kevin. I mean, they dealt with a lot of injuries during last season, and the team is still searching for an identity.
And the Raptors making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. It's Porter, it's out the key. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And that one falls for White. And Toronto making a change here. Powell's checked in. And both free throws good for White. Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. White against Powell. To the middle. Here's Siakam. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes it to Young. Stolen by Van Vliet. Powell, no one around him. Here's Siakam. Count it, good. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Carter. Rebound by the Raptors.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now, here's Siakam. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
Carter pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out to White. Pass to Porter. Gasol with the defensive effort. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Johnson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Levine, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Marc Gasol. Well, Zach LaVine possesses a speed, Chris, and a burst that makes him a very tough matchup.
Yeah, and he has a great first step. I mean, when he's trying to beat a defender off the bounce, you can't let him get an edge to the hoop. He'll flush it on your head 9 times out of 10.
makes the first. What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man. That's
You did
tough.
both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like, remember what Derrick Rose did over Dragic back in the day? Oh, my goodness, off the two. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, two hands, two legs, one leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Now here's Levine. He's coming off a 37-point game against Detroit.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And Young slams it home.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? It's stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And Levine with the slam.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Johnson. Over Porter. They get it back. Siakam off target at the rim.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Siakam kicks to Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's just a solid play by Johnson, sensing the physical defense and going right up into him with the shot.
The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And Johnson, the former Arizona Wildcat, certainly has a bright future in this league. The combination of shooting, speed, and length he possesses is just exciting.
Against the second from the line. Well, the NBA is entertainment. You know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to... Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
That's just unreal concentration from Levine. Accepting the hit and finding a way to work through it.
You see Zach LaVine in the Bulls uniform, and it's hard not to think of the trade that sent him here. He was a big part of the deal that sent Jimmy Butler out of Chicago.
Free throw good, LaVine. And with LaVine and the Butler trade, there were a lot of critics at the time. But you know what, Greg? It's worked out for the Bulls.
And Kevin, the Bulls took a chance with LaVine, and he's developed into a bright young star. Took another risk giving him a big contract after the injury, but he's come back better and stronger since then. And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line. The stats for LaVine. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 23 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
9 feet out, and he drops that one in. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Van Vliet. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter against Powell. Young outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to White. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded by LaVine. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
LaVine against Powell. LaVine passes to White. Looking to get back on track here. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Carter. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
They looked overmatched, GA. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Now here's Van Vliet. White covering. It's good. Powell's got 6 points.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And White kicks to Porter. To the paint. Here's Carter. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Carter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
With with clean mechanics. Carter Jr. shoots with confidence. Not much else the D can do there.
And the Raptors call time here. And last season, Otto Porter on the move, Chris. He was traded at the deadline to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, and he has fit right in since joining the Bulls. I mean, they needed his outside shooting. Porter is still very young and can grow to be a part of this young Bulls core.
Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Stanley Johnson. And Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Powell. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for White. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
That puts them in the lead. And it's 7 points for Denzel Valentine.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Siakam inside. Carter on him. The pass to Ibaka. Back to Siakam. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Satoransky looking around. Valentine passes to Dunn. Back to Valentine. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's Siakam. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's all tied in Toronto. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
Well, they're doing a great job of pushing the action and getting to the foul line. They aren't just pulling up for uncontested shots. They're making the defense react to them in transition, on the dribble, and with those quick cuts. They're in attack. That's dangerous. To beat them, you need to force them to play more defensively.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Toronto right now, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Right, Van Vliet out there with Powell. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. The shot comes out, and Toronto will go the other way with it. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. White with it. He dishes it to Carter. The shot missing. Good D by Gasol. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable. But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity. It's still early, but a 1 for 4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Outside, Porter. LaVine kicks to Markkanen. Carter up top. Shoots over Van Vliet. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And LaVine comes to help. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right.
Fast break, Toronto. Gasol kicks to Van Vliet. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Trying to get open as Carter. Got a piece of it.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Checked in for Toronto. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Kyle Lowry is second.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Markkanen passes to LaVine. Can they get it? And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Toronto called for the foul.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls, but he used both events to fuel his career.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts. And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
And the stretch big man, Lauri Markkanen, very strong player on offense.
And I told you, Kevin, it's no secret. I like Markkanen best when he is a bit greedy, searching for a shot. I mean, sometimes I feel he can defer too much, but he has the skills to be a great scoring threat if he is playing aggressive.
The drive by Siakam.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
Gasol against Carter. Outside Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The offensive rebound, Markkanen, and he uses the glass on the layup. Markkanen's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Here's Lowry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine.
A 5-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006. And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bulls trail by 5. Left side, Porter. Markkanen trying to break loose. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Gasol finds Lowry. Back to Gasol for the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Passes it to LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
As soon as LaVine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
Powell, the pass to Gasol. Floats it up there for Siakam. No good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
I mean, you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird if you like. Fantastic stretch 4. Who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
He throw good, LaVine. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Levine nails both of them.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Lowry against White. Siakam looking around. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Young finishing it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changing.
Here's Powell. Banked in off the glass. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Pass to Levine. Shoots from 12. They get it back. Markkanen trying to break loose. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Levine against Powell. Lowry inside the line. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
Powell against Markkanen. Powell down low. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Levine. Again, Chicago.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the Raptors call time here. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Stanley Johnson. Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for White. Powell, the pass to Hollis-Jefferson. Lowry against Satoransky. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Kyle Lowry.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend it.
Pass to Valentine. Young outside. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Levine passes to Valentine. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Powell against Levine. Now here's Powell. 12 points for him. The pass to Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. Over Levine. That one off the back iron and out.
He doesn't miss many of those. I mean, still, that's exactly the shot they were looking for.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto last season, Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded. winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you.
Capable of doing many things well. LaVine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Passes to Powell. Here's Hollis Jefferson. The tray. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Young's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here is Valentine. 11 points in the game. Floats it up for Young. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Satoransky, the pass to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lowry with the ball. And the 3 off target.
Well, Jim Boylen, he won the Chicago head coaching job after his interim stint. The fans were unsure of the hire, but the front office believes in him moving forward.
There's 1:40 left in the 3rd quarter. Powell. And he drops it in from the low post. Powell's got 18 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Satoransky against Lowry. Valentine kicks to LaVine. Lowry brings the double. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. And for Boylen, Chris, he's been a bit demanding on his roster.
Yeah, Kevin, it's going to be tough. He's tasked with molding this young Bulls core. I mean, the front office wanted a hard-nosed coach. They believe they found their guy with Boylen's approach.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. The Bulls also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. And Chris Dunn subbed in for LaVine. Free throw good, Satoransky. 1:12 left in the 3rd. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Ibaka. Here's on an open. Dunn covering. From outside, off the mark.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
And Young slams it home.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. Here's Hollis Jefferson. No good on that one. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
Here's VanVleet. There's the pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Back to Ibaka. Will it go? And he nails the jumper. Ibaka's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And You love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Chicago leading by 10. Taking a look at the Bulls. Young and Carter are the big men inside. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Here's Van Vliet, and he banks in the layup.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Dunn kicks to Porter. To the inside, and Young slams it home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Floats it up for Young. It's tipped. Carter down low, defended by Ibaka. And it's Carter missing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Siakam is checked in for OG Anunoby. The Bulls leading by 9. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Satoransky, bounce pass. Young inside, covered by Van Vliet. Shots good from Young.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Ibaka finds Lowry. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
And you love to have a player like Chris Dunn out on the perimeter with his defense.
Oh, man, big men love guards that can actually keep their assignment in front of them. Dunn has quick feet, great lateral movement, and that's why he's a successful defender.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And you can see Dunn fighting out what it means to be a leader, improving his confidence over time.
And Toronto making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Whitey's checked in for Satoransky. And he can't hit the second.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Hot loose. Ibaka pushes to Lowry. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Dunn looking over the floor. Over Lowry, drilled from 11 feet out. 6 points for Chris Dunn.
You at least got to honor Dunn's J. I mean, he's more than capable of sinking it in from those in-between spots.
And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Young with the basket on the assist from Dunn. And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
This game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
You know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Siakam hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Unloads from 13. Dunn misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
13 feet away. Siakam passes to Ibaka. And it's sent back by Carter. Chicago leading by 10. Down low, Young. Good D by Siakam.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Young against Siakam. 6 to shoot. Outside Carter. Toronto grabs the miss. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. And Siakam throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop to the middle. Here's Carter. The shot, no good. Ibaka with some nice D. White against Lowry. Powell, that's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Chicago leading by 4. Done outside. And again, no good by Chicago.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Gasol's checked in for the Raptors. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Chris Dunn. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Jim Boylan's huddle. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Siakam against Porter. To tie it up. And Siakam with the layup. Siakam's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Kicks to LaVine. They could use a bucket. No good that time. Good D by Johnson.
wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Powell, that's good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Well, Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Levine. Shoots from 14, and he gets the jumper to drop. Levine's got 30.
It's encouraging whenever Levine connects from mid-range. I mean, he's showing he wants to get better from it.
Johnson, the pass to Siakam. Now here's Powell. Feeds to Gasol. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And they pick up 2. Levine's got 15 points in just the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Throw good. Siakam. The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Outside, Levine. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lowry against White. Johnson in the corner. Trying his luck from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Chicago trailing here. Carter outside. Lets it go from 11. Levine can't hit. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. And Lowry gets it to go.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Carter outside. He kicks to Levine. Lowry against White. Carter outside. No good on the triple.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Powell, the pass to Lowry. Can't connect from short range. Bulls trail by 4. Johnson over to help. Back to Porter, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Lowry passes to Powell, and the Raptors call time here. Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint, And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
So it's Toronto now. They lead by 4. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Powell. The 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And the Raptors call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. A 2-point game. Powell, that's good.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Lowry against White. Outside Porter. Down low, here's Carter. Ibaka with some nice D. Toronto leading by 4. To the paint, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Levine against Powell. And Levine, here we go. And the layup falls. Levine's got 36.
This is what leaders do. Levine commanded the rocket coming through in the big spot.
Over to the left wing. Ibaka in the post. Carter on him. Ibaka, no luck. Bulls trail by 4. 1:30 left to play here in the 4th. Levine against Powell. The shot. Levine can't hit.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Chicago has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Levine against Powell. And Levine, here we go. And Markkanen throws it down.
Showing real leadership in the clutch. It's huge whenever Markkanen comes through in critical spots.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Markkanen against Siakam. 46 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
The Bulls making a switch here. Young's checked in. Throw good, Siakam. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. White, wide open. He fires. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly pass for White.
Now Ibaka. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson finds Lowry. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error. No time to waste.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago, trailing by 5. The kick out to Porter. Misses the 3. Johnson outside. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Mark, how do you break down what went well for your team in winning this game tonight?
Just a good all-around night. We believe that at the end of the fourth quarter, I think we did a good job of, staying in the game. We just believe. On to the next one.
Yeah, this is a veteran team, and you guys showed your experience down the stretch. Thanks, Mark. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris